Well, I think you have to want to improvise. If to find your own voice takes a long time. It takes many years of developing your musical ideas, and eventually you will. It's a natural process of finding your own voice. I don't think you can force it. The one thing you can enhance or force somewhat is your arsenal of tools and your vocabulary. Musically speaking, you can learn many words and use many words to create a story. If you don't know enough words to create an interesting story, or if you don't have enough knowledge of plot in any kind of way, then it'll be hard to tell a story. You have to have a story to tell first, and by telling a story, you develop your own voice. So I think the most important thing is to accumulate a great arsenal of tools, a great vocabulary, and to be able to think creatively about what you do. You have to be creative. To reproduce is a different thing. You can easily learn that. You can learn a song. That's not a big problem. But to say something that is meaningful and expressive, creative, and emotional, that touches people is always a whole different story. And I think that the best way to learn is to accumulate a good vocabulary, and then to try to say something that hasn't been said before, to go a different way, to try something new, to be creative, and there's no way to learn that other than to try it. And you learn by making mistakes, you learn by listening back to what you do, and you learn, and you self-censor. You are your own harshest critic. You have to, be very critical of what you do, and to look at your own expression from a different point of view, from the point of view of a listener or the audience, and find out whether this is really what you wanted to say, and if it is, then just carry on that path and do your thing. It's very hard to explain, but it has nothing to do with technique necessarily or anything like that. To find your voice is a matter of personality, I think. If you have it in you, if you want to say something, you will say something, and as soon as you have something to say, it's there. That's your voice. That's what you wanted to do. I don't think it's my advice to people who struggle with that is to just do it and don't think about it, basically. Just say what you want to say, and if you have nothing to say, don't say anything. If you feel like you're at a point in your life, in your musical career, or as a human being where you don't have anything to say and you're happy with just reproducing, then you don't have to say anything. I think it happens naturally. As soon as you have something to say, you will.